Hello and welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays. Today we're looking at, might be my favorite of all the Proverbs, chapter 10, verse 19. And here's what it says. Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut. How great is that? Is it not fantastic? It is so simple, it's so blunt, it is so true. We've all talked too much and ended up saying things we wish we hadn't, right? That time someone started gossiping and you really didn't want to be a gossip, but you stayed in the conversation and then you ended up saying something unkind or, hey, who knows, maybe something untrue about someone, and it was something that left us cringing when we thought about it while we were awake at night. Maybe it was something that damaged a friendship when it was repeated to the person spoken of. How about that time we were just trying to impress others around us, so we were telling about what we did or some skill we had, and then we talked and we crossed the line from absolutely true to, well, might be stretching the truth a bit, or maybe even all the way to absolutely not true. There was that time that we were arguing with a loved one, and we were so interested in winning the argument that we talked and talked and talked, didn't listen, and ended up making the issue more confusing and alienating our loved one. That time we had someone else's secret that was not ours to tell. And we just wanted to hint around about it to someone that, whose opinion mattered to us. And then the hint was too clear and we accidentally gave away the secret we had promised to keep. Maybe we got busted, maybe we didn't. Felt bad either way. How about that time we were just trying to be funny, just trying to tell a joke, and it was at someone's expense, and we ended up hurting someone else's feelings because the funny didn't feel funny to that person. It wasn't funny. And what about that time we were sharing our expertise, and then we hit the end of what we knew, but we kept talking anyway, and later we realized that the listener had to have known that we didn't know as much as we pretended to know in the moment. The verse is true. The answer is simple. Keep your mouth shut. An old saying goes that we have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. It tells us the proportion we should have of listening to talking. Think how many regrets we could have avoided if we had spent more time practicing keep your mouth shut. Just that simple concept. Not to mention, we can look really wise even if we're kind of clueless if we just keep our mouth shut. On the other hand, we can look really foolish if we don't. So let's go through this marvelous verse 3 times to work it into our memory so that we can meditate on it all this week and practice it. Ready? Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut. And again, too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut. And a 3rd time. Too much talk leads to sin. Be sensible and keep your mouth shut. See you next time, wise ones, and probably now slightly quieter ones, right? Hey, it hit me too.